Happening tomorrow, a new art exhibit opens in the East Bay.
Yeah, the Homebody exhibit is coming to the CL Creative Space in Berkeley.
David, happy birthday. What did you do to celebrate?
I was up in the Bay, went and saw this incredible art installation by this artist, Hueman.
Hueman.
She's
okay.
Amazing.
This show has 5 different installations that walk you through what we all kind of experience mentally. What does that do to us as people, and what does that do to the way we see ourselves and each other?
We created a home, and we're inviting folks over to go visit our home.
I just want to welcome you all home.
So she's not like
She also works part-time.
she's not legacy or alum legacy or something like that. I remember how long it took to build all these cables and the hooks.
All day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are here till like 1 a.m. Right?
Yeah. And that was like the first day. That was like one of the first days, right?
I know, like,
No, you should have behind this guy. This is the. You got this. Yes.
It captures the fact that, dude, this show was like literally impossible.
Yeah.
And we did it, and so that story needs to be showed. We need to show other communities that this is possible, just by collaboration.
Yeah.
I'm Hueman, the creative director of Homebody. It is a homegrown project. We're a bunch of East Bay natives and locals that have come together to create an experience that tells the story of what we went through mentally during the last 2 years of the pandemic.
There's another side to good health, and that's good mental health.
This show is meant to be a space for healing so that we can just remember what we went through, but also just move on in a positive way. Well, Hueman's my art moniker. I've been going by this name since 2011, and it started out as a street art moniker. I paint a lot of murals, and it's just a play on the word hue, like color, so Hueman. I'm a multimedia artist. I create works on canvas, I create murals and products.
We had the opportunity to work with Hueman, who put this design together.
But I also work with augmented reality. So I also like to use smart devices to make certain experiences come to life. And I've also been diving into projection mapping. So now with Homebody, I'm doing something where I'm trying to make that style an entire world that people can just immerse themselves in. And I've been lucky enough to find and partner and collaborate with people who have the same vision.
1, and here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4.
Endeavors is an organization that supports our local creative community by creating spaces and projects that bring better opportunity and better resources for the local community as a whole. I want to get involved with Homebody because of the opportunity to amplify an issue that we were dealing with during the pandemic, such as quarantine and isolation. As creative leaders, there was an opportunity to show what actually was possible working together, and we were coming out of a time during the pandemic when we were deemed non-essential. We actually came together and worked together and collaborated. Printing our own money as opposed to asking for it was a big thing.
We took a major risk with this project. We knew we did not have any major sponsorship, and we did that to protect the vision that Allison created, but also to honor this community energy that we're cultivating. And it's a risk. Everything's a risk. It's whether or not you want to take the leap. We came in not knowing what this was, how we were going to do it, what kind of budget we were going to have, and what each other was going to bring to the table. For us to all come together and really test the integrity of our souls into this project has been beautiful.
I met Cecilia through a mutual friend and was introduced to CL. Prior to that, I was working with Allison about doing a mural downtown Oakland, and she had shared an idea about an immersive project that she wanted to do. So I connected the dots there and brought Allison to CL, and from there it was just off and running.
I think what we pulled off without funding is a miracle. I came into this project with the understanding that it is a passion project. It was just simply for community and art. I just believed in the vision from the jump.
Dynamic arrival shot.
Everyone on this team, they believe in it so much that they all gave huge discounts or showed up for free. Even our volunteers, they came back for like 4 shifts. It's just been extremely humbling to see that people feel what we feel. It's not just us.
It's very rare to see an entire group have so much passion and like energy and endurance just to do all of this. Because we're not a big group. What we did as our small team was like pretty amazing, but if we had so much more time, just more money, we would have made it so much more grand.
Mr. Foreman, sir. Mr. Foreman, sir. Look at that direction.
The main challenges of this project has probably just been budget. Yeah, we're just really limited on manpower. Like what we did was 16 to 20-hour days constantly.
For like 2 weeks straight, we were coming here every day from like morning to morning, and we would just like drive home, get home, sleep, wake up, come back, work all day doing physical labor and like things we're not so used to.
Every day we did something different. Every week we focused on something else.
Now maybe take a step forward and see what happens. You're gonna go actually walk through it.
Some of the challenges, exhaustion. We put a lot of hard physical work into this project. It was a beautiful thing to see it come together, but a very painful physical thing for a lot of us.
There you go, there you go. Can you finish strong?
We made space for every single person that walked into this door to feel comfortable, to feel like they could engage, to feel like they could reflect. And I've witnessed so many people come out of the installation in tears. And I was like, whoa, this is a space of healing.
We have built so much momentum around this beautiful activation for the community, and I just don't want it to stop. I want it to keep going, but I want to make sure that we do it in the best way possible.
As humans, we need to just persevere and move on, and hopefully people take the lessons that we've learned in the last 2 years and use that as a vehicle for positive change, hopefully. Because I know that being home has changed a lot of the way we think about ourselves and each other. And my optimistic vision as an artist is to hope that we can use that as a way to come back to the world and make it a more, I don't know, positive place. We've just been dealing with so much, so this space is my vision for a more hopeful future.